I'm so bright and quick-witted today because I got an awesome sleep.
Flat tire and the little valve.
He's so thorough, that Coach Pat, when he does something. Morning, Trainiacs. This is a big day. This is a very, very big day. This is the first Tuesday, Thursday morning group ride of the year that I'll be on. They started 2 days ago, but this is my first ride. This ride here is probably my favorite part about being a triathlete. It is actually the ride that made me think, what do I love doing most in this world that I could create a YouTube channel off of? And the answer? This ride. The OG still has a place in this vlog. Original GoPro. Huh? We ready? I think I'm so bright and quick-witted today because I got an awesome sleep. When we get back, over Mega Shakes, I want to tell you the 5? I don't know. There's a bunch of techniques that I use to make sure that I get an awesome sleep when I need one. I don't know if you noticed, but apparently some of the people in the comments noticed over the past couple of days my face looked like. Yeah, so I needed a good sleep. Ready.
Oh, look what we got here!
1,000, 2,000, nice and slow so that it's not like a...
Maybe. Got a flat. We got a lift. Cool. Well, that worked out. There we go. Fantastic. I really appreciate that. Okay, thanks a lot. Have a great day. Well, wasn't that just exactly what I needed at the right time? Flat tire and the little valve for the air cartridge rusted shut. Perfect.
Well, my flawless record of CO2 cartridges not working on a bike, still intact. 4 years, never had one work well yet. Fortunately, thanks to the kindness of strangers, some random dude out in the middle of nowhere picked me up, threw the bike in the back of his truck, drove me home. I miss coffee though, that sucks. Coffee's my favorite. It's a real shame because I was just winding up to Tangle on the final sprint of that out of town section. That's too bad. And I was feeling good because I had a really good sleep last night. Went to sleep at about 8:50.
Earlier than that.
8:44.
Earlier than that.
8:30.
Closer.
8:30. I always find that when I get a really good sleep, especially before a big workout, like that workout just gets torn apart. Feels good. So I came up with the few things that I do here that help me get a really good sleep. Number one, a little bit less screen time. I'm not very good with this. The blue light from your phone and your laptops and your TVs messes with your rods and cones and you don't get a very good sleep. So one thing that you can do is use f.lux, f.lux. Puts a really yellow look on all your screens automatically as the sun starts going down based off of the time and where you live. And that helps you get a good sleep. Next couple of things that help are in the tea department. It's our tea cabinet. Nighty Night Valerian tea helps.
Not to be taken on a regular basis.
Not to be taken on a regular basis because you can develop not an immunity, tolerance for it, an addiction for it, like a need that you won't be able to sleep without it. And then the next option, if you want to mix it up, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and raw honey. Works. You typically want to go to bed early because naturally human circadian rhythm is like going to bed around 8, 9, and then you actually get up, take a whiz, putter about at like 1:30 in the morning. I don't do this, but this is how humans evolved. And then you get up early. So you get your 8 hours from like 8 till 4. You don't have to quite do that, but go to bed at a regular time, anywhere in between about 8 and 10. Get up early and throw an eye mask on. Keeps out all the light. Humans need to sleep in pitch blackness.
Morning, Trainiacs. How cool is this bike? It's a giant.
And the last thing is to not do anything besides sleep in your bed. Things like watching your favorite Triathlon Taren video, watching TV, reading. It all wires your brain that the bedroom is for things other than sleep. So if all you do in here is sleep and other things.
That thing on your head.
If all you do in here is sleep, when you come in here, your brain's going to be wired to get in the sleep mode. And that's it. Have a good restorative sleep, and that'll help you become a faster triathlete, like big time. And get yourself a Pete. All right, Pete?
You know, as much as flat tires suck, I actually didn't mind getting knocked off the back of that group because I was starting to feel like Bruce Banner was turning into the Hulk. Like, even though I wanted to take that day easy, when you get into a group like that and you start feeling good, it's like, you can't get away from me! And then all of a sudden your legs are smashed and you're dying on the 10K swim tomorrow in the pool. So that forced rest actually worked out okay. You ever see Caddyshack where the guy's riding through the fancy part of town on his way to work? That's kind of what my commute into work is like every single morning. That house right there is our premier. He was a Rudy Poo investment advisor. Not like me, I wasn't very Rudy Poo. And he became our premier and bought a $2 million house. Winnipeg sightseeing with Taren.
I'm currently in the process of reviewing Coach Pat's first draft of the 15-week sprint beginner triathlon training plan. Yeah. I'm not talking to you. Yeah, bye. Put your headphones on or you're fired. That's right, you did. And he created this. That right there. That right there is kind of a how-to guide of how to approach triathlon training. And that's some good stuff. When Pat and I talked about what we wanted to roll out with the triathlon training plans, it was more about what is all the stuff that we can do in addition to just giving a spreadsheet of here's what you do on each day, because this whole Trainiac community is about people learning how to do triathlon. So if we just gave you a whole bunch of workouts, there's not a whole lot of learning there. So he made a, what are we at? Holy crap. A 9-page how-to guide as like an ebook to get you started in triathlon training. He's so thorough, that Coach Pat. When he does something, making a training plan, kicking my ass in the pool, going on a 37-kilometer marathon swim, he goes all out. Well, that's that, Trainiacs. That was a tremendously productive day. Triathlon Taren-wise, client-wise, with everyone's favorite social media ad agency post. I don't know if you heard, but summer is coming. Seriously, it's 21 degrees outside in Winnipeg. This is unheard of. See you tomorrow for a ginormous swim. Peace.